Denny.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Good.
Good. So I just wanted to briefly tell you a little bit about Calamus Estate Winery. So I know you guys have our Chardonnay over there. You also have our Merlot, and you're going to also be. Stephanie's also carrying our new 2020 Meritage Reserve. So if you haven't heard of who Calamus is, we're located in the Balls Falls area in Jordan, Ontario, and we have about 42 acres and 10 of them on site that we do all of our wines. We are a production under 5,000 cases a year. So we do have one vintage right now into the LCBO in vintages section, and that would be our Balls Falls Red, which is Cabernet Franc, Cabernet Sauvignon blend. Very nice and medium bodied everyday drinking. But this year we kind of found our wines for 2020 were just amazing. So we sampled a few different ones. So the two that I did pick this year was I picked our barrel aged, barrel kissed Chardonnay, we call it. So this is a stainless steel guy. So we want it very fruit forward, and we entered the oak. It just visits the oak for the last month of it. So we just want a little bit touching of the oak. We really wanted it fruit forward. A lot of Chardonnay people don't like, some people don't want that big and buttery oakiness. So that's why we showcase our barrel kissed, which is nice and crisp, very fruit driven. The one after starting at this winery I was blown away by was their Merlot. I adore this bottle. It's retails for like $19.95. This is a full bodied Merlot. And just seeing the customers gravitate to it, I thought this would be a very good put it into Wine Align, and we came back with a gold award winning. We also entered him into the States, into the Silver Lakes, and we won a silver for this guy. So we ended up winning a bronze for our Chardonnay and a gold for our Merlot. So it's been our kind of our flagship going right now. And then recently, like Stephanie was just saying, we released our 2020 Merlot Reserve, and the blending on this guy is it's 50% Cab Sauv and 30% Cab Franc and 20 Merlot on this guy. Full-bodied, full mouthfeel. Definitely need a meal with this guy, or of course a perfect charcuterie would go great with this guy. All of these are under about 500 cases each, so they are available at the winery. They're also available online shopping, and we do ship free anywhere in Ontario. So you could always order from us there. A little bit about the winery too. The winery opened in, we started to build it in 2001. It was a soybean farm, and we took out the soybeans and replaced it with the grapevines. So 2005 was our first vintage. The retail store opened in 2006 with a very, very small tasting room. And about 2007, I believe, we put in the crush pad, and we started to do more events. So the winery was sold in 2017 to Peter and Rosalie, and their vision was to take their catering business and move it into the winery and do weddings and showcase it on site. This year, 2022, we have hosted over 90 weddings. Yeah, we're finishing up this month, a couple more to go. I've got 5 weddings to go this week. And yeah, we're just pushing through. So we're well known for our weddings and our winery. Another one cool thing I want to throw out there about Calamus Estate Winery is when you visit the Niagara region, every winery has just one winery there. My building, actually in the barn, we have Calamus Estate Winery and 2027 Cellars. 2027 Cellars is our winemaker's winery. Kevin Pakanaka, that's his winery, and that's his brand that's been virtual for about 18 years. So instead of incorporating his wines into my store, we have a separate little location in the barn for him. LCBO allowed us to do this. It was going to be a 6-month trial, and here we are on 2 years, and we're still the only winery with 2 wineries in one building. So it's pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what's everyone enjoying at the moment? Are you having our Chard or?
Yeah, I think they've got a whole plate in front of them, which is easy. Yes, just all, which is good. But exactly, you have to do all of them. That's what they're here for. Does anyone have any questions for Denny? about the wines?
I'll go into, so all of our red wines are done 1 year in brand new French barrels. We'll let you know that. And we do our flagship of the winery, we call it Williams Double Barrel. So Williams Double Barrel is a Cabernet Sauvignon done 2 years in a French oak barrel. And then we introduced the wine into a Kentucky bourbon barrel for 4 months. And we call it Williams Double Barrel because Peter dedicated it to his father, who's a bourbon drinker. The wine is fantastic, full body, full mouthfeel, comes still with the cork, so you could put them down for 8 to 10 years. So that would be one of our cool little things that people seem to be kind of copying us lately to do the bourbon barrel, but a very fruit forward driven wine, great with charcuterie. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one I was hoping to try. Yes, that's okay.
Well, I can't bring them all in.
Well, I know, but
All
that
next
just means
time.
we'll have to try it.
That's right. Or you'll have to go down and tell them.
Calamus, yeah.
Yeah, and have some charcuterie.
And charcuterie.
If we wanted to try a bottle, would we be able to mix it in case, for cases available from you guys?
Absolutely. You don't have to buy a full case from us. You can mix and match anything in the store. As long as there's 12 in there, it is complimentary shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And at the winery, we do taste everything at the winery. We do wine tours. We also do an Appassimento style wine at our winery right now, which is flying off the shelf. We're just getting ready to blend this one's vintage and put it into bottle. But our Appassimento is very well. Pretty cool for a winery our size doing it.
Great.
Oh, Passamento?
Yeah.
It's a technique that's used in Italy. Well, it started in Italy, but basically you're drying the grapes in the sun. You're basically drying them out a little bit to make it a little bit more intense. And then, so it's gonna be a little bit more richer, bigger body, bigger mouthfeel. You probably heard of Amarone? Yes, so Amarone is done in Passamento style. Yes. You're welcome. That's what I'm here. I'm here I'm like the footnote. That's what I'm.
Exactly. Great job.
Well, thank you. So what is this season, this harvest been like? I'm assuming you're finished harvest already. Is anybody excited about it? Anybody nervous about it? How are things looking so far?
Actually, you know what? It's Calamus this year. We are sitting on a little top heavy on red inventory. So we actually sold our grapes off this season.
Wow.
Yeah, we decided to make that decision in the spring before the summer started to go on, just looking at our numbers. Because we're catching up on so many weddings, I kind of filtered through all of my white wines very quickly. Our 2020 Riesling and our 2020 Pinot Grigio sold off so quickly that I've had to even outsource a brand new Riesling for 2021 just to keep the weddings going. So that's where we decided, let's just not focus on the red wine this year because we've already released our 2020s, which was the best year in like 16 years. We thought let's kind of leave the 2021 reds, we'll sell that off and just not overabundance, get us too much inventory that we can't unload.
Yeah, and it's kind of tight, right? Makes sense where you can manage it a little bit better.
Exactly. We did up until this year, Calamus and Rosalie and Peter owned a company called Niagara Festivities, which is one of the biggest catering companies, just celebrating 50 years. So during the COVID, they sold it off and we sold it to a group called 43 North. I don't know if anyone's heard of 43 North. They own places like Johnny Rocco's, Michelangelo's. And so we sold it off to them. So instantly forming this partnership that they can still do all of our weddings. And it got us in our wines in at least 7 restaurants right off the bat. So it was great exposure for us. So instead of always playing with the LCBO, we kind of went that route. And we also now, I just landed, got our Meritage that you have there. I got it in the Hilton of Niagara Falls.
Oh, wow, good for you.
Yes.
It's always good to have your wine in a hotel.
Especially at Hilton.
Especially the Hilton. Think better order fast. Yeah, exactly. Does anybody have any other questions before I let Denny get on with this evening and everybody start to eat? No?
These are all
Good, yes, good reviews,
Mhm.
yes, we got a lot of nods. So I
Oh,
think you made a
perfect.
lot of new fans tonight, which is good. So I didn't
Excellent.
forget to you, so this flight after tonight, based on what's available, we'll be featuring it all weekend here in the park.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
Yeah, so basically it's gonna be Kellen this weekend here.
Excellent. And if anyone's going to be in the area, please drop me a line. I'll definitely do a flight of wine at the winery. We throw in some charcuterie, and we're always known for our Gouda cheese too.
Oh, good, there you go.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
That sounds good, and I will reach out to you when I'm coming down or whatever, so that we can make a proper evening out of it.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Anyways, thank you very much, Denny. If everyone has something in their glass, I always like to
Thank
conclude.
you.
I always like to conclude raising a toast. Cheers to Denny and cheers to Calamus Estate Winery and cheers to Ontario wine. Cheers. Salud.
Cheers, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.